We declared war against illegal foreigners in our city. And I remember after the 1st of December 2016, when I raised this issue of illegal foreigners, that's when everyone, or majority of South Africans, declare war against me, calling me xenophobic, including actually taking me to the South African Human Rights Commission. I'm sure you remember that very well. But fortunate enough, I had the Constitution of the Republic of South Africa on my side, because what I was ventilating was contained in our Constitution, that this country was built at the back of migrants, and we want people of the world to continue coming to our country, but they must come here legally, and when they're here, they must respect our laws. Never really called people to say, Abahambe. No. I said, let's really hold the Home Affairs accountable, because this mess is created by corruption and ineptitude within the Department of Home Affairs.
No, but they can't be facing homelessness. You see, this is one thing that we need to say, without any fear of contradictions. When I leave South Africa, going to another country, they ask for a proof of residence where I've booked. So in South Africa, people, they just get in willy-nilly, without even having to produce a proof of accommodation where they will be residing. And that's why you'll find them everywhere in the inner city, in the bed and hijacked buildings, in the informal settlements. They are everywhere, because of our porous borders. So because Home Affairs is unable to stop them there, then we are going to stop them inside. It's not our responsibility. We are not going to provide them with alternative accommodation. Home Affairs must see to it how they deal with them. Ours is to deal with South Africans. Our responsibility is South Africans. Johannesburg, we've got a backlog of approximately 500,000. We've got informal settlements, we've got backyard dwellers, we've got people in the hostels. They are all looking upon us to provide them with decent accommodation. So we are not going to give accommodation to foreign nationals. They're not about South Africans. At least they still got home. They can still go back to Mozambique and get accommodation there. But South Africans, they don't have anywhere else to go, and they are reliant and dependent on us as government. So our responsibility will be South Africans. And I had said to the team, we are going to work, we are going to raid. It's only the court that is going to stop us, because we have a responsibility to protect our infrastructure, we've got a responsibility to protect our economy, and we've got a responsibility to provide our residents with a decent accommodation. The raids are mine. Remember, these are our properties. These are human settlements properties. So we take responsibility and accountability for all the activities that occurs in our properties. So if there are criminal activities that are happening in our properties, we have to take responsibility and accountability for them. So that's why we invite other sister departments to come and assist us. And I must commend colleagues from Home Affairs here in Johannesburg, because we are working very well with them. They have assisted us in so many operations, and our operations have been successful. You know what? We do it within the confinement of the law, and that's why even on that day, we did not take any items of the people out. We told them, you are here illegally. You are operating bogus businesses, you are paying rent to somebody we don't know. Can you just leave our properties in peace so that we are able to close? They did that, we closed, but because those that were resisting, we had also to check their identification. Who are you to prevent us from doing our operation in our properties? Then we discovered that there are nobody in the country because we can't identify them. Then Home Affairs had to deal with them. No, we will avert, doing these operations illegally. We will do them within the confinement of the law. But we have a responsibility to protect the residents and our tenants within our properties, and we need to make sure that we root out all the criminal elements and activities that are occurring in our properties. So we are not going to deviate from the law. We are going to do it within the confinement of the law. But if the court feels that what we are doing is outside the perimeters of the law, then they will have to pronounce themselves on that, because they are there to interpret the law. Ours is to execute the existing legislations, and that's what we are doing now, protecting our own residents in our own properties.
Thank you.
Hey guys, welcome back to Everything Entertainment. Guys, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my videos. I will really appreciate it. Guys, please watch the ads, my beautiful people. Please watch the ads. Guys, in today's video, we're gonna be speaking about how the president of ActionSA say Kuti, like the first time we spoke about illegal immigrants to go back to their country, he was taken to court. And right now, when I look at this video, I just go back and just remind myself Kuti, like what is South African Human Rights Commission, and I got my answer Kuti, like why they took him to court. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine guys, like a person is fighting for South Africa to be better, and you're taking him to South African Human Rights Commission. And for the fact Kuti, like he's saying that some South Africans were literally against what he was saying. He said this in 2016. Like you see the action of, the president of ActionSA, he has been about this for so long. Like he's seen like what these people are doing in our country, hence the words that he said, and people were against him. Like he's saying like he was being perceived as like he's been xenophobic. Right now, where does that xenophobic chat took us? We are unemployed, high crime rate is high, there's a lot of things that happen in our country because of the same people that South African Human Rights Commission is trying to protect. Well, guys, this is so crazy. Like these people has literally been making us feel bad from long time ago. Like, why are you making a person feel like they are wrong to say Kuti, like illegal immigrants when they come into our country, they must make sure that they come legally, and you take them to court just for that? Guys, let us go to the second clip where you guys see Mr. Mabazo, the MMC of IFP. He is speaking about how illegal foreigners that are coming to South Africa expect housing from the government of South Africa, which is wrong. He's explaining the fact that in other countries you will never see that. Guys, when you enter a foreign country, except for South Africa, because of in South Africa they do as they please. They come here and expect land. You know what I'm saying? So in other countries, when you go there, you are going to be expected to hand out the address that you're going to be staying in, who you're going to be staying with, how are you related to those people. Do you guys watch this documentary when foreign people, like they go overseas, maybe UK? I normally watch the UK one. When they're at the airport, they literally search their luggage, ask them like, who are you visiting, how are you guys related? They ask them those questions. They are able to ratify to verify like, okay, this person is visiting so and so, and they are related whatsoever. But here they are just flogging Sanalwam. Like they are just coming as they please, and they will literally roam about the street of Johannesburg, the street of Cape Town. Like for what? Why is it that the same law is not applied in South Africa, whereby when they come, they must literally give us the address where they're gonna be staying in South Africa? I feel like if that was the case, guys, we wouldn't be having such a huge flux of illegal foreigners demanding RDP from the government of South Africa, like having unregistered informal settlement all over Johannesburg. We wouldn't be having that. But because of these people come here with no housing, with no plan, with nothing, they came just like that. They expect the government of South Africa to give them those things, and they want them forcefully. They want them forcefully. They don't play. You get what I'm saying? But I'm glad we have people like Mr. Mabazo, the MMC of IFP. He does not play, Sana. He does not play, and I'm glad that that is what he's doing. These people must know to like our government doesn't owe them anything. We don't owe them anything, guys. We don't owe them anything, so they should not expect anything from us. South Africans themselves, they are literally struggling at this point. We are literally trying to push our government to literally provide stuff for us. So as a legal foreigner, when you come back, when you come from Zimbabwe or Nigeria or wherever you come from, you're gonna expect to be given stuff on a silver platter? No. Make it make sense, guys. I just want to tell you guys about the march that is gonna take place on the 24th of September, guys. South Africans on Twitter, on TikTok, oh my goodness, they are angry, and I get them. Oh, I feel them so much. Like, I understand the anger that they have, like one with what is happening right now in the country. So the match is confirmed. If you're in Pretoria, we and like I will come up with all the details. Like I will maybe tomorrow or the day before, the day after. I mean, I will come with all the details to tell you guys about the match, or I will post on my Facebook, not Facebook, man. I will post on my, what is this, YouTube story, and I will tell you guys about all the match, because we need to support these guys. We really need to go out there and fight for our country, because if we are just not doing anything about this, they will think like we are comfortable with how they are treating us. You get what I'm saying? So we need to fight, guys. I'm not saying like we should be violent. No, we're not gonna be violent. I'm not even about that. We're literally just gonna hand out the memorandum, and we want them to literally, we're gonna give them the date on which we want those stuff that we're gonna be wanting. You get what I'm saying? We need them to deliver. We don't want empty promises. They've been promised us, they've been promising us for 31 years. So that is over right now. We just want them to deliver. You get me? So the future is in our hands, guys. Let's get it. But please comment down below what you guys think about this video, guys. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye, guys.